Da.
We are good to go on my end.
Okay, normally we play in Sea of Sorrows, but being that our tabaxi is missing again, we're going to be playing a Call of Cthulhu one-shot known as the Lightless Beacon. I have run this once before, and I have enjoyed it, so I'm going to see if you guys enjoy it. So why don't you just give a quick rundown of who you are and what your character is, just so we know who is who.
Okay, I'll go first. This is my Zamar. I am playing the antiquities dealer by the name of Miguel Cortez. He is a Latino something something as a joke of it
Okay.
all. But he's checking on one of his old friends because, well, something went wrong.
Yeah, you don't have to go too much detail, but
I know. That's it.
I'll go next. Hey everybody, I am G with the Dingus. But tonight you'll be hearing me be Emil Benthos. I would like to say good afternoon to all. I have been so grateful that you allowed me to complete my research paper and hopefully find that rare species we haven't seen before. Ah, yes, I am a marine biologist, soon to be Dr. Emil Benthos after this written. Also, I'm a fucking 10. I am beautiful.
I am sexy. I look in a mirror and hate myself.
I hate myself because I'm not as pretty as myself.
I guess I'll go last. Hello, my name is Trent Space Meritor, and I will be playing the role of, my name is Douglas Strauss. I work as a comic book artist in New York City, writing a little-known comic known as Everyman. It hasn't really taken off all that well, and I just kind of wanted to come to the coast a little bit with some of my paints and other things to maybe get some inspiration for Everyman and kind of see how we go. I don't know. I've just kind of tired, but it's been a nice time here. And yeah, it's me.
all right. So to set up where we are and when, the year is 1926. In the month of April, on the 12th day. It is 8:15 p.m. You're all on a boat outside of a place known as Folly's Point, or more specifically Beacon Island, which is off the coast of Massachusetts. Whoop. You guys are over on the little tiny map. You'd be about right here.
Yes, the mystical land of Massachusetts. Truly the enigma.
Ah,
Yep.
I see
Okay.
some familiar names now.
I do too, actually. Okay, so, oh, I guess we're really big, but it shouldn't matter.
You are on the SS Essex County, a mix of a passenger and cargo vessel, which you are all traveling to Rockport, down the coast. However, on this night, at about 8:15 p.m., the beacon on Beacon Island has not been lit, and you have now found your ship floundered on the rocks and incurring considerable damage to the hull. The ship is sinking, and the crew hurries you towards one of the many small rowboats acting as the ship's lifeboats. As you are loaded in, they tell you your best bet is to aim for Beacon Island. They doubt you'll make to the mainland as a storm is brewing. You should have just enough time to reach the island before it hits. Without another word, You're shoved off into the dark, churning waters. All you have left now is a guide, is a small, possibly a lantern at the base of the lighthouse, and its towering silhouette against the growing, darkening sky.
Great. If it wasn't for all this crap here, uh, what are you all here for?
I'm just here to paint. I don't. Jesus. Please help. I
Ah,
need.
you're one of those Renaissance painters.
No. I do comic books. And he kind of like pulls out like a few like mock sketches he has probably in like a sketchbook. See?
You'll have to pardon my ignorance, but what is a comic book?
Oh, it's how did I'm trying to think of it. Remember those old-fashioned flip books people had as kids that they would just flip through images and they would go?
I never had to deal with flip books when I was a kid.
Just imagine.
I could use a hand
Are you-
rowing.
Oh, sorry. As he just kind of grabs a paddle. I'm not very experienced with boats.
Have you two been in shipwrecks before? You seem extremely calm for the circumstances.
Oh, I'm quite panicked actually, but
believe
if I let it go.
The experts. But
Would you want me to panic? I can start.
No, it just seems odd that you're having conversations about your lives as I'm rowing us to shore as the ship is sinking.
you're right.
I mean,
Also, can you at least tell me I'm going in the correct direction?
yes, I think.
As you all realize your rowboat comes to a sudden stop, I would like you to each either roll me a no or a spot hidden check.
Oh, what?
Skills?
What were the choices?
There's spot hidden.
Where's that at? Oh wait, I'm in combat. That's
A what or a spot hidden?
It was a
I think a
combined
no.
knowledge and spot hidden check.
Huh.
Oh, so click
gonna-
that.
Well, I think only a couple of you might actually have an idea of what that might be, so...
That's amazing.
Wow.
Douglas, as you peer into the dark waters below, as your rowboat is now quite jammed against the rusted hull of a ship,
Huh.
but none of you have heard about any wreckage around here.
Is there normally a lot of sea wreckage around here? I don't do
Not-
water stuff.
Not that I'm aware of, but it is a good place to find sea creatures.
Should we be
Yes,
worried at
I'm
all?
new to these areas, so
How close are we to the island?
Yes. Give me a minute. Does it? How would we check how far we are off Muzzle, or this is where it starts getting?
Oh, I'll do just a moment. Emil,
Yes.
now that's been pointed out to you, why don't you roll me a... Well, you could probably do either botany or zoology.
Okay, we'll go with zoology.
Wow. By the thinnest of margin.
Hey, it says success.
Your knowledge of sea life, luckily, being in your chaotic situation, you do notice that there is not very many barnacles on this ship, meaning that it has not been here or at sea for very long.
This is a quite recent wreck.
Huh. Oh, that's really good, I guess.
Which is
Cool.
to be strange. These mariners in these waters should know the area, and with now two catastrophic shift. Is the ground around here changing? What's going on?
question. Could I check if from my previous use history to basically find any information about missing boats or whatnot that's been happening in either the past month or so in the paper, newspaper reading?
I will tell you right now that none of you have heard of any wrecks. It would be bigger, information, especially being in the shipping lanes that you are. Sailors talk, and none have. So what I would need is I would need a pilot boat check. If you would like to dislodge this boat.
I believe in Jeebus.
All right. Oh. Terms of language, science, fisher.
Look in like arts
Where
and crafts
would
and
that
stuff.
be?
Very bottom.
Yeah, there's like additional skills as well. It might be.
Oh,
Very,
oh,
very
there it is. Okay. Yeah.
Finally.
I've been on a lot of boats. Don't worry.
Very well. I will leave it to your expertise here.
Did either of you see
You know-
anything useful on that ship?
Not that I could tell, but if you want, I can get like a quick rendition of it.
We're
And, like, sketch it down.
I will mention something else that you did notice.
Yeah?
There was no
Okay.
defining markings on that ship.
Can I still like I guess sketch it down just to like have a mental note of it, like in my book?
You can try. It is dark.
Oh, I do have a. Should I roll? Because there's a sketching ability that I do have.
Go ahead.
Okie dokie.
Yeah,
I just
you
see
get a pretty
success.
general.
Well,
Being a comic book artist, it might not be the most detailed, but you got it.
I imagine it's like a caricature of the actual boat. It's
All
like,
I'm just
I can
picturing
use
is that
this for
Mickey Mouse
later.
boat.
Yeah, Steamboat Willie.
Yeah.
All right. After rowing for a little bit, and now that you're dislodged, you do make it to the island off of its northern shore, its northern dock.
How do I throw my
Find
cookie
yourselves on a small pier, and you see a narrow dirt path heading up. You can hear the soft churning of some kind of machinery. If any of you would like to make a mechanical or electrical repair roll, you might know what it is.
That is not in my wheelhouse, so that is up to someone else. Unless
I will give it a try.
I
I
have,
don't have any confidence on it, but
I have a 10. You'll probably roll better
Samesies.
than me. Oh, we all have 10.
We're very
Nice.
smart people.
We're very mechanically oriented.
I hope I recognize it. This doesn't sound like the stuff for the
Gonna say,
sound like
did-
the mechanical engine of the boat.
I don't know if lighthouses normally make those sounds. I hope not. That may be a weird lighthouse. Jeez. Ooh, I like that image actually. Are we on the map, Moogle, or not?
Yeah, you should be right about.
Okay, no.
Dynamic lighting's on.
Oh. Oh, it's not doing that. There.
Oh.
Ah.
Ah, yes, you are here. Oh. Why does Miser look like he's about to fucking shank someone?
That much was small.
Can we,
What
can
are
we
you
like
talking
shift?
about?
Can we shift ZR tokens?
Sure.
Just for the sake of, because we didn't actually see everyone's token. Of course. I fucking hate that statement.
That's not me.
Oh, is that not?
No,
No, it's not.
Oh, that's-
that's me.
Oh. Oh, you're the fucking.
With
Oh my
the meal again, I mean, I didn't see it.
Oh my god, that's
There's
great.
Miguel. That's
Yeah, that's
Jose
Miguel.
Judas' character. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we saw Jeeves. That's me. Look like a fucking panicked mess. I love how it's like two hot guys and the one nerd that's just here doing art.
You put it in my backstory, okay?
No, I just find it hilarious. I think it's. I literally saw this and I'm like, I'm gonna make this some nerdy out of his depths kind of character because I think it'd be funny. Anyway.
All right.
Alright. I don't think that does that again.
Skim on to dry land, or who knows what happens towards our unmaintenance docks. I hope not.
I mean, can we go looking? If the lighthouse is okay, or just leave it alone?
Well, considering that we were in a shipwreck, I suspect the looks like the lighthouse. Is the light on?
No. You see a light inside the small cottage, but you the light it's for the lighthouse itself is not.
Right. I'm gonna go complain to the person in the cottage for not lighting the blasted lighthouse and causing our shipwreck.
I guess
And if a storm's coming, I'd rather not get caught out in it. So if you take your complaints to a plea for help.
Miguel's already heading on ahead.
Also, please hurry. I don't want these water paints to dry any of my sketch. He's gone.
So the cottage is here, or?
No, I'm guessing it's in
The
back.
entrance is here.
Okay.
Ah. Yeah. Miguel is just moving on ahead, forward. I'm going to
Technically,
actually
there's two entrances to the house. One at the top here and one to the sides. That's up to you. Why don't you roll me a spot hidden, each of you, as you move up this path?
Alright. I've rolled well so far. This is my perception check of this game, I guess. Wow.
I don't see shit.
Jeebus. Did I roll a 1? Oh no, hard success. I don't know the
Alright.
difference between extreme and hard yet.
You both notice a lot of unusual muddy animal footprints in front of the main cottage door. And you do notice that there are some distinct boot prints, possibly some of these obscured. If anyone wants to do a natural world or science biology/zoology roll.
I got
Mr.
natural world.
Mr. Emil,
Yes?
you are a zoologist, yes?
Yes, quite.
As
So
you see, is Douglas.
what these fauna might be, because it seems like there is a land creature that's walking amongst the populace.
You say that Douglas is already like hands in the mud, like kind of looking at it from like an artistic kind of point of view. Wow.
I rolled a 4.
We are rolling actually well right now, which
That's
is scary.
terrifying.
These are oddly duck-like. Must be a very large duck, though.
Do ducks get this big? I don't really know.
Webbed foot at this creature, probably about the size of you and me, or possibly Douglas.
As you are talking, rain slowly begins to drizzle down the gathering storm, now moving over you.
Can we please hurry up and get inside, please? It's all
You're
wet
in.
and I don't want to be.
Last thing we need is to be followed by both rain and a giant quacker.
I have some crackers in my pocket.
You know what? Hold on to those. We might need them for distraction.
You know that's gonna come up like at the end of this fucking session is randomly just because I keep running my mouth about shit.
Are you heading to other buildings, Miguel?
Yes, the cottage.
Well, the cottage is this big number 3 building.
Oh, that's the cottage. Okay, I thought the stuff in the back was the cottage. Yeah, so we're gonna just head inside the cottage. Or rather, as we get to, I'm gonna just hard knock. Oh. Excuse me.
There, you should be able to see yourselves here.
Ah, that's our torch Victor's face.
I didn't
It's
even
so
move
weird
me.
having it. Yeah, it's so weird having a non-squared grid.
Well, the worst is that this is still running the old. You hear nothing but you did notice as you came in, the front door was open.
Okay.
Would be the other side, the one to the north.
Look over to the next bushes. I'm just gonna also tell the others. Did you hear something?
No?
Be this one up here. Cheap plug.
Oh. I can find my token. Hold on. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
This door is open.
I
There
heard.
Could have sworn I heard something in the bushes. I hope it's not that giant duck thing that you were referring to.
Huh. Who just leaves a perfectly good door open?
No one
People who
that's-
don't think they're gonna have late night callers. Shouldn't we knock?
I was just knocking. Miguel looks in. He just kind of calls out, "Hello." Pardon the intrusion.
Do you have any food?
You don't really hear anything
Guess they don't have food.
except for the downpour of rain, but you do know that to your left, this direction, you do see light coming through the curtains.
Wait, here?
Yes, that is the doorway, so you see light from it.
Is it okay to just normally barge in?
The hallway is not currently lit,
It is not. And
Oh, you're a smart man, Douglas.
and there are electric light bulbs. None of them are turned on.
If the tower wasn't turned on, these people, there might not be anybody here.
Do you think they could have died?
Possibly. There's
But
tend to be
who-
older people who run lighthouses.
I'm gonna just quietly peek. Wait, you said it was a curtain, right?
No, there's a curtain out here, because this is a window.
Okay.
This is the door.
And the light's coming from the window.
Yeah, and you can see it under the door. You're in a dark hallway.
I want to quietly approach that light source and see what is the source of it.
So you're opening the door?
As quietly as possible. I guess I'm rolling a stealth.
Sure.
Oh!
Oh, so much for
Now it truly reminds me of home. Pretty sure my door does it every time I walk in my house.
what
You
sort
know
of
they make
home do you
oil for
live
that.
in?
I
Indeed.
tried. It's just an old rusted kind of thing. Depression era door, you know.
You're technically in the Depression.
I was like, that's today.
Justin looks at you.
I thought it was a little bit after. That was my bad for misunderstanding because I thought this was in the 30s, not the 20s.
You're in the you're in
Looks a little bit
26.
And looks right at you like,
Okay.
"We're not in a depression, boy. What?" Right, whatever. I don't want to deal with this madness here. Just go in here and see. Looks literally just pokes his head in. Are we intruding? Well, yes, I know we are, but
Breaking and entering. Are we breaking in your house?
Okay, yeah, that's the problem with these. Gotta set the tokens to have vision. You open the door. What you see inside is 3 armchairs, located in roughly the center of the room. The door you came in was the hallway door. You see another door south. You see a roll-top writing desk on the outer wall.
step fully in now. Examine the desk.
Okay. There's a the one by the writing desk is currently lying, or there is a chair for the desk. It is currently lying on the floor. If you want to make an intelligence roll, you're welcome to on that.
Oh yeah. Priority for education.
Here, I'll move this just so we have some light. There you go, Miser.
Ah, there we go. Okay, we can move
Yeah,
it.
just
Thank
move.
you.
If we need light, just move the party. Yeah, the party.
Oh, I was
location
hoping that
token.
it was working because I thought I put light in there.
I did not realize that it was just. I was looking at my skills.
I could
sheet,
see.
So could
For
I
some
use
reason,
the,
I couldn't. It was weird for
the-
me.
I activated light or the ability to see, so I don't know.
Oh, okay, okay.
So here's my question: May I use education instead of intelligence, or
No, it's an intelligence check.
okay?
It's not a hard one or anything.
Bet. Bet.
Okay.
You know what?
I mean, anybody else could roll too if they want.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll try then. Give me 1 sec. Where's intelligence? There we go. Wow,
Still
Jeebus.
almost failed.
Jeebus, you are threading the needle.
God damn.
Gabe
Okay,
might.
Douglas,
Yeah.
Emil. Your instinct immediately is somebody stood up very quickly. From
Huh.
the looks of it, they might have been looking out a window.
It looks like someone kind of just, did a little, like, saw something maybe out of shock and maybe stood up. That's all I could at least tell.
So at this table here, number 10 on the map, you see a couple of books and what might be a painting.
Ooh, could I
Some
do art?
watercolor brushes.
Could I do an art history on the painting, or is it just? It's up to you, I guess.
Roll me a sanity roll.
Ah!
Oh,
Hey,
know
you can
what?
push it.
Fuck it, I'll push it. Try again. Oh my god.
There's the mariner.
You are so lucky.
Yeah, I know.
This painting, what you see is a window with a dark shadow and wide eyes leering through the glass pane. The part that shocks you is when you look at it and you look up, you realize the window next to Miguel is the window in the painting.
Huh.
Can I
That was-
close the door?
Can
me an
I
art.
leave? Can I
like
leave
to
the
close
session?
the door.
Yeah, you can close the door if you'd like.
I wish.
I'll let you close the exterior door. But if you want to roll me an art, painting or sketching,
Okay. I guess just painting, because it wouldn't be art history if it looks the same. I guess painting. Oh, makes sense. I cannot capture the beauty of this painting.
No.
Huh.
Miguel's, I guess after looking at the desk, I'll be more interested in the books.
Yeah, so you see like Douglas just kind of like staring off blankly into space for a minute at the painting, and then just immediately kind of like shakes his head and then starts painting something that doesn't look all that great.
Yeah.
I guess your strike of inspiration has hit you. Right. What are the books here? Perhaps there's some documentaries or diary or something.
One on maritime tales, a book on birds, a repair manual for the lighthouse. See a pipe and a pouch of tobacco, a pair of binoculars, a sketchbook, and of course the paintings.
Mrs. Zootologist, I believe your name is Dr. Emil?
Possibly
He just
soon, but yes. Can I have?
There's a book about birds, and there's also a book of how to repair the mechanical stuff for the lighthouse. And I suppose you, Mr. Douglas, what was your full name? Just
Douglas
feel
Strauss.
Mr. Strauss, okay. And for Mr. Emil, what was your full name?
Oh, Benthos. Emil Benthos.
Bentos. Miguel Cortez. You do have to I will apologize, but I prefer to speak more formality. I don't quite know you both well enough to be casual, but as I said before, Mr. Bentos, there's a book of birds, and I suppose for you, Mr. Strauss, you got hit by the stroke of inspiration on whatever that painting is.
Yep. It feels slightly off because the window seems to match the same one, but I can't really recapture it. It's hard to explain.
How can you not? It's a simple square rectangular shape.
Did we show the painting to Emil?
He didn't look, so I'm not gonna like force his hand.
Oh, yeah,
It's up
absolutely. I
to
mean,
him.
he was just in the hallway, closing the door while you guys walked in here.
I guess
You
it's
can
up
roll
to
me
Emil.
yeah. Emil wants to. You can roll biology or zoology.
Okay. Okay. Zoology, zoology. I rolled a 1.
Oh my gosh.
Why is this painting of a very bipedal fish
That's
or
a
frog?
fish or a frog. That's some sort of obviously an amphibian now, but the bone structure and well,
It's mostly the eyes.
general fishiness of the eyes. You can see,
Yeah,
and he
you get that
points.
impression maybe it's some kind of weird abstract piece where surrealism of a fish staring in the window.
Oh my god.
As he uses like the
Huh.
eraser of his pencil to like point out very like detailed portions of the eye that are obviously fish.
So Miguel looks at it. How much would this sell for if we were to attempt to auction it?
Probably not a lot.
They're the
Yes,
wrong
Miguel.
buyer.
You were going through the stack of paintings, right?
Yeah, why not? I'll do that. My,
Well, yeah, I know you're
my-
going through the desk. I don't know if you were.
I was going to see if I could find anything, well, mostly the binoculars and the tobacco pipe, anything that might look like I can pocket it for maybe sell it off for later.
A moment.
Oh, this painting is interesting.
That's
Here,
a fish.
well, I was actually looking at this one here that was dated.
Yeah, also a fish.
I understand. So, Mr. Strauss, I am sure you can perhaps find the signature of this one here. This is the seems like it's been dated February 14th, 1926, so not too long ago.
Huh. I could look for a signature, but what would I guess roll for signature? Spot hidden? Or something of that nature? I don't know actually.
Um, it would be like another painting or sketching.
I'll go painting. Oh my god. Fuck it, I'll push it and then probably break the painting. Thank god. I'm. Oh my god.
The one thing that does stand out to you is that this painting, there is no corresponding sketch in any of the other work, so this one had time to be done.
Huh. It looks like whoever did this one actually.
Oh wait, never. I'm sorry, I messed that one up. That was the
Okay.
other piece. This one, as you're looking through, you find, because they're both, you're looking through it in the sketchbook.
Mhm.
There is a corresponding rough sketch with the previous day date, the February the 13th.
Huh. Seems like this is the painting they did before. At least that one.
And I know,
Upside good.
well, going back to Miguel, which I believe wanted to check the roll top desk.
Yes, I was just gonna take the binoculars and the tobacco pipe.
All right. The roll top desk is closed.
Hmm. So wait, binoculars are in the roll top desk, or
No, the binoculars and stuff are on the desk there. Or the
okay?
table next to you. But I just wanted to bring that up that you had looked at the desk, so it was closed when you saw it.
You know, Miguel was out to do some business plans and everything else, and well, reacquisition of stuff isn't too bad. So he's gonna just open up that top drawer.
You find a half empty cup of coffee. It still is warm, a bit of steam coming off of it. A lot of stationery, envelopes, stamps, papers, bottles of ink, pens, a mess of invoices.
Right. Well, if the individual is indeed still here, Miguel will just put the binoculars and the tobacco pipe back. Still, I am a little bit curious. The coffee is half drank and still quite warm.
Someone must be here.
Still here is basically it. I was under the impression they may have left due to the incoming storm or went elsewhere.
I mean, why
Pity.
would they have to leave? They could take shelter here. I would think.
True, or they may have went to shore to resupply and did not decide to risk coming through the storm back home.
Hmm.
That being said, I am a little bit concerned since, as Mr. Benthos has just said, fish people, or the subject seems to be a fish man thing, whatever that is. And the author, artist of this particular painting is not present, left their coffee half drank, still warm. Despite my attempts to get their attention, or at least alert their presence that we're here, no answer. So I can't help but find the person to be very suspicious at this moment.
Well, 3 chairs in here, correct?
Mm-hmm.
There's 3 chairs in here. He's gonna point out the hallway. There's 3 coat hooks, and he walks over to wherever that coat hook is. There's 1 coat left.
And the weird part, though, is there's 2 pair of galoshes,
2 sets of shoes.
and there is 1 space for another pair. Well, a pair of indoor shoes sits next to the tray. There are 2 oil lanterns that you now notice. But also, again, 3 hooks, 2 lanterns.
Well, obviously, probably dealing with a group of 3 that work out here. One of them likes to paint weird fish people and walk around without shoes on.
Well,
Maybe
my
he has
business partner.
strange
Sorry.
duck shoes he had.
I find it quite improbable, but no matter. I hope they don't mind that we borrow the lanterns just for extra light security, as Miguel will take one of the lanterns and calmly light it.
I mean, there is a light switch in this hallway.
Ah, okay.
Flick.
So,
Okay, just a
let's
moment.
save some of the oil then. Hold up the
Roll me a spot hidden, each of you.
sure.
Oh no.
Here we go.
Wow. This is the one. Well, there it is. I'm starting to roll like ass now.
Alright,
Wow! Fuck me!
you don't see it,
That's fine.
but Emil and Miguel. That's weird. That's blood, and those are 2 bullet holes lodged in the hallway floor.
Great. We have just
Mr.
walked in-
Cortez, I don't know my guns that well. What lives after being shot twice? I didn't participate in the Great War.
He looked very carefully. Not many, usually. Actually, let me see. Is there a blood trail or something that looks like got dragged?
Yeah. You want to investigate it?
I'm going to investigate it. Yes. Let me just.
Oh jeez. There's blood?
It's going through into a doorway.
Thought that was just red paint.
No, it does look like it's been dragged or dragged itself. Let's see.
Who knows? They could have just caught themselves a large fish.
So,
Be a sanity roll.
intelligence or education?
Why don't you give me a sanity roll first, Miguel?
Oh no.
Hey.
Here we go. I'm gonna try
Oh,
and
no.
push that. Hold
1
on.
point.
Let's see if I can try and push it. Yee. Nope.
Oh.
Wait, did I hit that wrong?
No, I think you're supposed to re-roll it, if I remember
Oh.
correctly. Yeah. Unless I'm misunderstanding how.
Yeah,
push
you
works.
re-roll it if you're pushing.
Okay,
All right. Oh my God, Miser.
here we go. So how much did I burn from my luck?
That's not. You haven't burned your luck yet.
Yeah, lucky is if we're using it on the roll. Pushing is just a literal straight re-roll. From my understanding, at least.
Alright, so I rolled that, pushed it. Ooh. Right, so did I roll education to get an idea if this was dragged or it was dragging itself? Or that would be intelligence?
Well, if you are you going to open the door?
I want to take an idea first before I go further.
Well, it looks like something smeared into that door that's here. It's going under it.
nothing ventured, nothing gained. Carefully open that door.
You see a pool under it. Possibly where something shoved the door open after being shot and then bled out.
Right. Let's just hope that it's not a horrible sight or something waiting for us. Or the killer being waiting there. Open the door. Just let me know when I need to roll anything to open this door.
I do want to mention there's a glint of 3 coins on this stairway.
Did I spot that already, or?
You see it as you get closer.
Right. My antiquity dealership and mentality wants to investigate those 3 coins, but pressing matters first. Dr. Ventos, can you please go grab those 3 coins for me while I check on this door here? As he directs.
Why do
me towards
3
the,
coins matter to you? As an injured
I'm-
person.
I am an antiques dealer.
They're coins.
I was going to say, does work take pride over a person dying?
They can also be the cause of a dispute between individuals that wanted the value of the coins. Anyway, I'm going to push this door now. Please go get those coins while I push this door open.
Setting Jeeves to fucking die.
Okay. I'll look at you like you're an asshole and I'll walk past you.
Yep. So yeah, I push the door open.
Okay. You see within this room, besides the blood splatter and the blood pool, the kitchen has some dirty plates and a sauce pot in the sink, a table with 3 chairs, and there's 3 doors here, one going outside, one going to the study, and one going where you just opened. You do notice that there's a small wood-fired stove, still seems to be a little bit lit, as you can feel the heat in this room, and a warm kettle that is probably boiled down and no longer whistling.
Do we see what's beyond here? Because I still see black.
Oh, you're gonna open that door?
This was the door, right? Or
Yeah, that's a door.
wait, which one was the kitchen then? Was it here?
Kitchen's down here.
Oh, I was misunderstanding. Okay, that was my fault. Sorry,
No worries.
I thought it was okay. Whoops. But
Can I see these
I
stupid
mean, if you open that door,
fucking
you just
coins?
see, the bunk room.
I was too distracted by the 3 nice coins. Right, so where's the source of the blood now?
Well, it apparently came from, or was going up the stairs, or came from the stairs. Possibly those bullets. You do notice a broken chair.
I'm gonna see if I can find any distinctive footmarks or boot trails.
Does anybody have, well, if anybody wants to roll an intelligence.
Kind of just peek the door and roll it. Give me a minute. Hi.
Well, Douglas, while you're not entirely sure, since you've drawn them a couple of times, you think maybe somebody used that chair as a weapon.
The way, especially in Everyman issue number 4, the chairman. It looks like that chair was wielded, at least to a certain degree, and bashed over someone's head. At least by the angle it's kind of positioned.
Every man. Right. Your
I can give you a copy, and he just kind of pulls out like from a sketchbook, like a very ragged, like put together kind of sketch copy of it.
Well, if anybody wants to roll me a first aid or a medicine check,
Uh, give me a minute. Let me look, cause my thing.
I can probably do a first aid.
Hmm.
Did you see your first aid, Jeebus?
Uh-huh.
Laughed.
Oh, I saw my medicine. Let's see first aid. First aid.
My first aid's pretty good actually. I mean, it's up to you. I guess I'll roll it because it would make sense because I was talking about it. So let me just roll it.
Cool.
I mean, you're welcome to do it too, Jeebus. I'm you know.
You did.
I did. I rolled a 39.
I rolled a 3.
Douglas is the weirdest thing is you're sitting there talking about it and you realize, oh wait, this might only be an hour or so old.
Oh,
That's wrong.
this is new blood. This isn't old blood.
Oh,
The
great.
worst part about it is there's something just off with this blood, though.
I guess it feels weird too for some reason. I can't really put my finger on it, as he's trying not to actually put his finger on it. It's
Please don't. Dr. Benthos, I think this might require your attention. I do apologize for the request for the acquisition of those coins, but I think we are all stuck here with possibly a murder. Or
1, 2.
Okay. Okay. Why? And I'll reach down and pick up 3 fucking coins.
Do you have the appraise skill?
Do I?
I do.
Sure you do.
Miser probably does.
I technically have. There's points in it.
You're welcome to roll it if you'd like.
Oh fucking no shit! There's 3 coins.
3 shinies that are heavy.
All right. Do they? Say, I mean, are they like the regular? Like, are they like a quarter, a penny, or a nickel, or a dime?
Considerably a bit bigger, actually.
Oh. Probably why the greedy ass wants them. Mr. Cortez, your coins.
We're talking about like
Nice.
silver dollars.
I'll just
Size.
move out of the way. Yes, and there's apparently Mr. Strauss says that there's something strange with the blood, but since I have absolutely no knowledge of medical things in any sort of way, I will leave it up to both of your better expertise on that.
This came
I'm
from a
going to-
person, not an animal. You're really not getting the marine part of the biologist, are you?
Ah, my apologies. It's more thinking of that perhaps you may have noticed of a contamination or
Wait, so you're not a
Looks a
people
bit-
doctor?
maybe
No.
intoxication.
I'm not even a doctor yet.
I see. Douglas
Yeah,
is
well,
just like
that-
sketching
I'm going
something
to-
down.
I'm working
gonna
on
praise-
my doctorate.
What did the doctor write?
Break your pencil.
Oh my god. As he was saying that, Douglas is kind of looking at the window. There's a weird sound. Which way, Moogle?
It'd be the window over the sink.
There's a weird sound coming from the window.
Lightning flashes, you see nothing.
Oh, shit.
Just trees beyond.
I just happened to look up for a second because I had zoned out and then saw that.
Don't worry, you got it at the right time. Miguel,
Have fun.
these are gold.
Well,
Solid gold. One side depicts an obelisk of some sort, while the other is covered in strange sigils and disturbing design.
Oh no, that tickles his history. Interest. Oh no. I'm gonna now roll a history.
Wow.
Oh, these coins are fascinating.
Are you just gonna spend
You
the whole
don't have
time
any
on it?
idea what historically these are, because a coin collector, you have absolutely no idea who made these coins. You are welcome to roll a arts and craft, or art/craft, or a natural world, or an occult if you'd like.
All of which I think I have. Oh crap! Moment. Let's see.
Uh, all I got is art history, painting, and sketching, so I don't really think that'd help here. What are the just out of general curiosity, what's the roll options for hard, extreme, and verbose? Is that when you fail sanity checks?
No, those are if it's a hard check for me.
Oh, okay, okay.
As you notice next to your scores, it halves it and then quarters it.
Yeah.
That's the differences.
Ah, okay.
So if it's a normal check, you have to roll under your score. If it's a hard check, you roll under half of that, and if it's
Extreme or
extreme, you
verbose.
have to roll under a quarter.
Is verbose just like a death sentence then?
Verbose is like DC 30.
Oh, okay, so it's just a flat.
You were gonna die. Moment. Yes. I'm gonna try really hard on the occult, even though I got nothing on it. I'm gonna try it. Well, I only got 5, but let's see.
Okay.
You know, I want to actually, for shits and giggles, well, I'm kind of overhearing this. I want to also try it.
And now Miguel's showing the coins, and he'll even go. These are solid gold coins with
Wow.
the designs of an obelisk and strange writings on it that clearly do not belong to any historical references that at least I know.
Now you can't push this one, but you could use luck if you'd like.
You know what? How much do I have? I have 45. Fuck it, I'll use some of my luck. So I'll just take that out real quick and drop it down to 25 to hit it. So yeah, I'll use my luck.
These sigils on these coin hold some deeper meaning. You don't know what, but you have some weird connection with your art history and all that, that these may have some connection to the rare and unusual art made by some of the tribes in the South Seas.
Oh, I've actually seen some of these before while
And
I
there is
was,
a heavy aquatic theme.
especially when I was out and about around the area. There was a lot of southern tribes that were using a lot of these in different tribal paintings, I believe. It's
Hmm,
very water-based from my understanding.
curious.
Well, this is
Very
getting
well.
stranger by the second. We're hearing things outside. I have paintings of fish people, and now I'm seeing strange gold coins.
Well, considering that there are 3 of us, 3 gold coins, it's only fair that we split 3 ways. And Miguel will pass a gold coin to Mr. Strauss and to Mr. Bentos.
Yay.
Are we sure we could just take these?
Well, if I suspect that they are part of the reason for the murder, and we have a murder running about, I don't think they're going to miss it much.
Well, if it's the thing of the murder, wouldn't putting it on us just make us targets?
Yes, but since the 3 of us are likely working together for common survival, we should be able to handle at least one madman running around the place, as long as we don't split apart or be caught unawares. Or worse, he might still have his fire on as he gestures for the bullet holes.
Okay. Oh, jeez. And he just kind of puts it in his pocket. We're gonna die.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Now, you said something about the window.
There was some weird scratching noise, and then when the lightning struck, there wasn't anything there, so maybe someone's fucking with or screwing with us?
Is the door to the kitchen open?
Yeah, that's the same one we were.
You know, he's looking at this door here.
The door is closed.
From my position, does it look locked?
Weirdly, there isn't really locks on these doors.
I was gonna say, this is the early 30s, baby. No one was afraid of getting robbed.
Yeah, this was late 1920s, and pretty much three guys living together alone, so...
Three dudes feeling
Worrying about getting
fucked up.
robbed wasn't exactly a thing.
Also, the
I
fact
got
that
a- I
to
got a
rob
dumb
these
face
people, you
say
have
that
to actually go to the island.
Right. I guess we'll be keeping an eye on ourselves and our backs. I'm gonna check the other room. Miguel just turns on his heels, goes to the other spot.
Emil, are we gonna die here?
I hope not.
Man, I just wanted to paint and have a good time, and now I'm stuck in someone's house looting it with blood everywhere and weird occult symbols. This is the worst weekend ever.
Really? I kind of like the idea of the mystery and all, but at the same time, would you not be inspired as an artist?
I would be more inspired if there wasn't blood everywhere.
This is a kitchen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, this is the kitchen. Oh yeah, you're in the kitchen.
Yeah. Are there knives?
Someone's in the kitchen with a meal. Someone's in the kitchen with a
Well,
meal.
yes. You can find a knife.
Why would they use a chair as a weapon when he just like picks up the knife box? He's right here.
Well, it's in a kitchen drawer.
Ah, okay.
You find a sharp kitchen knife.
Well, you find the culinary there.
Yes.
Are there extras? You alright, Mr. Strauss?
I get stressed a lot, and this isn't really helping.
Ah,
I don't think tonight's going to be very stress-free.
I don't think so either. Also, it's like raining hard outside. Actually, could I just, I guess, roll like a listen to see how like thick the rain is now, or is it like so obvious that I wouldn't have to?
It's a pretty serious downpour by now.
Okay.
Not the worst, but definitely getting stronger.
I'm not a fan of these coastal rains.
neither am I.
Why did you come to the coast?
I was just here for inspiration. That doesn't mean I like the weather here.
You come here, be inspired by the rain. Now, we were following a blood trail. Why did we stop?
I was curious as to what might be in this room here, in the event that there might be any dangers that we might overlook.
You mean in case someone wants to get the jump on us?
Pretty much.
As he looks more, as Douglas looks a lot more skittish.
This is a bunk room. You see 3 beds that are made neatly. A large pile of books in one corner. 3 large cupboards, which you easily look into. See soap, towels, fresh bedding, extra blankets, clothing, personal effects. Except for one. One only contains new linens and towels.
Someone had a nice clean bed here, despite the mess. I just want to roll this for myself. myself. Yep, personal effects first. Miguel will begin shuffling through the personal effects, see if there's anything that might be of note.
Roll me a spot hidden then.
Roger that. Success.
Okay. You're looking through these personal effects. You don't notice anything, but then you kind of notice as you're looking around the room that one of the mattresses seems to have some extra lumps in it. Do you look?
Yes.
You find one more gold coin, 6 loose cartridges, and a pocket-sized notebook.
Right. Pocket the gold coin. Pick up the loose cartridges. Those are for a handgun, right?
Yes.
Right. I'll pass. Wait, there's 2 of them, so I'll pass one over to Emil, and I'll look at the notebook.
Oh.
Is there a window in this room?
Yes.
Can I
2
look
to
out
be
of-
exact.
I'd like to look out the windows as I read that.
I'd also like to roll a listen to hear.
Miguel's still reading it quietly to himself before.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
And you said you passed me something. What did you pass me?
think
I
gold
passed you
coin.
the cartridges.
Oh, the
Oh,
cartridge.
cool. Yeah, 6 bullet.
No gun, just bullets.
I have bullet. I can throw bullet real hard.
I crush
Don't worry,
bullets with
I'm
hand.
holding on to one myself as well. So
Oh, so I have
you got
5
one
bullets?
cartridge, yeah, I got 1 cartridge. You got 1 cartridge. So
I'm so glad
Wait,
you
how many-
didn't give it to the fucking panicked man.
no, I don't trust them.
I must have been confused when he said, because I thought there were 6
I heard
bullets.
loose cartridge, and that was it. I just passed you 2 loose cartridge, and I don't know if that's a single bullet or a bunch of bullets. So
Okay. There were 6 loose bullets, basically.
Okay, yeah.
okay, so I give all 6 bullets to.
I call them cartridges because they are, and it's just
Yeah, no,
semantics.
Yeah.
the confusion was on the number, because I heard 6, and I guess I was right.
Yeah, no worries. I messed things up too. So
I like this
There you go,
edit mode.
Jeebus.
Yeah, it's really nice actually, because so you don't accidentally keep adding shit.
yeah, as I read that note, I'm just going to quietly murmur. Well, just think to myself. And then cheerfully passes the note to Mr. Benthos and is like, well, I can see that some people think we may have fallen into a problem, not realizing it.
Gentlemen,
Yes?
they are confirmed not alone.
Why?
Saw an individual outside.
Is it the murder?
I'm not going to guess it was the victim.
Well, were they limping?
Within a flash. Not sure.
Is about that moment the lights that you have turned on sputter out.
Did they just short circuit?
You can make me a God, I can't remember what it is. Listen.
It's like, yay!
moment. I was just editing.
You remember that mechanical sound you heard.
Mhm.
You don't hear it anymore.
Hey.
Wow, Jeebus. Miser, oh my god.
Yeah, so you both Douglas and Emil, you both realize that you hear the rain, but you don't hear that room of something. Miguel,
Oh,
fuck, you don't
sorry.
know. Light go out.
The machine that was sounding
Then we have the
earlier just
lanterns.
stopped. I don't think we took any from the boat, did we?
No, there's lanterns
Looking at
up
what?
front.
Wasn't there one on our boat as well?
If there
What?
was,
Yeah, I didn't think we took one
I
off.
didn't take it.
You have a lantern. Okay, you have one lantern that Miguel picked up from the wall.
Oh, thank the Lord.
Yes, which he immediately lights up.
Because it is now dark out, and lightning is about the only other thing that lights up anything.
Should we
That's
go
alright.
try to fix that? The thing that stopped?
we should grab the other lantern.
But that's
We head to the tent
outside.
and grab it then?
And if there are people here, do you sure we should go outside?
Oh
No.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
So, my understanding it was outside the door, like right on the porch kind of
No.
area.
it's where I found
Okay,
the coat.
okay.
That's where you found
okay.
the coat. Okay. Right over here was basically where you found the other lantern.
I don't think your pings are working.
That or it's like just hidden.
Oh, there we go.
So now,
Yeah, it's probably just hidden.
Well, that was mine, but it
Very
also might
well.
be like a. Oh,
I'll lead the way.
Just a moment. Would have been about right here.
Yeah.
Just trying to grab them both together. Alright.
So-
Pick your, which one of you want to pick the lantern? And I'll have mine on hand.
my hand's a bit too shaky, and I don't think holding it would be good.
All right then. Well, I'll take it.
Mr.
Oh,
Bentos, was there an extra knife just in case?
I'm not sure. Probably. I didn't even pick one up. I found them.
Well, better to have at least something than be completely unarmed. He's going to walk over and, as quickly as possible, go to the kitchen. Oh, wait, I did not mean to take that with me.
Here, hold on, I got it. There you go.
And, along the way, just go in there and go check the drawers for the cutlery, or rather, get a knife.
All right, you have a knife.
So how much is added to combat, or?
Emil, as you do move towards that area, this is a bit more noticeable, perhaps, for you and for Douglas. You do hear the sound of a creek and water dripping now that the rain is falling down here in the stairwell.
Huh.
Probably that.
Someone like. Do I want to stay in the back, or should I just go between both of you in case so I don't get hit by something?
Up to you.
Indeed. Be right with you. I just need to grab this knife and
Is there an
That will
extra
do some
knife
quick-
just in case? Or
is there an extra
only
knife?
Was there only two? Oh,
We.
Moogle, is there 3 knives or is there only 2?
I don't have one.
Oh, I thought you grabbed one.
No.
Oh, is there 2 knives then? Question mark.
Just the
No.
one.
Okay, well, Miguel's not sharing that knife, unfortunately. He's gonna equip that knife. I do apologize, Mr. Strauss. It seems like the rest of these are dulled and useless. It's just this one knife here. You want the fork?
I should be fine, thank you.
Very well. Just let me know what I need to ask with the knife.
I'll let you know. You just would you if you need it.
Okay. I'm just put that into my possession. One.
So
I
are you
am-
guys climbing up?
Yes. I love how I
Okay,
still have
well-
crackers in my possession.
Hey.
I forgot to add those.
Eh.
I guess I'll be taking points since I have the book on mechanical repairs for the lighthouse.
You end up in the lighthouse service room, which is just below where the beacon is. You the mechanism you can see that turns the lamp, can see it mounted in the ceiling, and from the noise, it appears to be still working. Or was. It's now spinning down. Now that the power's out. You do see a trapdoor that goes up as the rest of it. To the what would be considered the lantern room above. You see multiple boxes stored here, some that contain replacement bulbs. There's a workbench, a tool bag, a radio, and you see a logbook.
Oh, right, we don't have power.
I don't suppose either you know how to resupply or repair this thing. I mean, I'm looking at the book here, but I am.
That's a manual.
Yes, but I'm a bit ashamed to admit that I do not know most of these terminologies and things.
Just like replacing a light, you unscrew one and you screw in the other, and you turn the power back on. Outside.
I was gonna say, isn't that still off though?
Alright, I'll give it my shot then. So I will attempt to do repairs while following the instructions of this manual.
Okay, so what are you trying to do?
I want to see if I can try to do the repairs while following the mechanical repair manual and book from the lighthouse.
Well, there's not a repair manual. Or I guess there was downstairs, that's right.
Yeah, I took it.
Then I will need a mechanical or electric repair roll. But are you going upstairs to try and replace the bulb, or?
Yes.
All right. Then you enter out and you see broken glass, considerable amount of damage, and as the lightning flashes and you get just that hint of color with the lantern, corpses. And right now we are going to take a quick bio break because
Okay.
I need it.
Okay.
What
This is
the
interesting.
shit?
I love how I'm just playing like the panicked mess and like, I'm fucking here. Why am I here?
Well, welcome to Call of Cthulhu, buddies.
I like this actually. It's very fun.
It's in case you guys have been not noticing it or you noticed it already, but when I have you guys do the D100 rolls in Wildlands, it kind of rolls something similar.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I generally enjoy this. This is really fun. I'm having a fun time actually.
BRB.
I think because I'm also playing like a character that's kind of different from my norm of just being arrogant all the time. I'm just playing stuff.
Yeah, my particular enjoyment is I get to play as an asshole character.
I think this is the first time like I've done a departure because I generally don't play the. I play the arrogant, uptight characters or the generally smart ones. This is like such a departure because I just wanted to play like the I'm afraid of everything. I'm going to die here. Why am I here?
I'm a smart pretty boy.
Jeebus, you're just playing Machiavel again.
Almost gave him the accent. I was like, wait, no, that accent would be really hated in this certain time period right now.
If anything,
By the way,
this is like the closest I think I would have comparable to Tinks, except this guy's a lot like more well in tuned with the world. I think that's the aim I was going for.
So I will say, you see broken glass. You're not sure how these windows were broken. They crunch underfoot as you step up, and of course you see these two corpses. The rain blows in through the gaps, making the metal decking slippery. Worse, considering the amount of blood that is pooling here.
Mr. Benthos, I think I may have found your marine biology expertise required here.
They keep fish in the attic?
I was going to ask the same thing. What the hell is that?
Oh, that's not even the half of it. You
Why
see
is it
two
not-
other smaller corpses. Something akin to a perch and a bass and a human werewolf mated.
Oh,
Well.
what?
You see that he, out from like an inner pocket of his jacket, he takes out this leather bundle, and he kind of rolls out some tools. Let's figure out what these are. And I've got.
Guys, oh, sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna try to dissect a fish because you gave me. I have a dissecting kit, including a scalpel.
Okay.
Why zoology?
One moment.
Oh, fucking someone's gotta just jump us from the window.
Oh no, I just have to write something.
Also, while they're doing that, can I like try to get like a sketch of all these images here? Or
Sure.
these bodies, I guess. I'll just roll that while we're waiting. Hey!
I am oh.
Miser just stopped, and now I'm afraid.
Where is that particular corpse? Is that the human or is that the fish?
That's the human.
Oh, shit.
Why do I feel like I'm just drawing an autopsy?
Miguel actually. I'm just gonna roll this on my side because. Okay, he doesn't drop it. Oh, I put that on G. Miguel will actually walk over to the human corpse, kneel down to it. He is currently locked, or well, the rest of the world's really blind to him right now because he checks on the human corpse, and I'll check the personal effects, but I'm also going to check the source of the injuries, or try to get an estimate of how recent his death was and his injuries.
Well, the reason he's dead is one of these fish things is latched onto his throat.
Oh,
Which
God.
would mean I also need a sanity roll from all three of you who see this.
Feel bad. This is gonna be the.
I survived the war, damn it.
You still lose one.
Oh, I lose
That-
one sanity?
Yes.
Wow.
You
Oh.
lose the sanity.
Is it in skills? Dumb.
Its sanity
So
is
wait,
just,
did I,
it's on regular. It's like right up where your name is, all the way at top. It's by
one
magic
question.
points, cheapest
Did
in
I
hell.
lose a sanity point earlier too? I forgot to
Ah.
ask that.
I think you succeeded. No, those were 0-1s. So, because these are one.
Where's the
The way these are is the sanity checks. Like the earlier ones were what you call a 0/1, which means success you lose 0, failure you lose 1.
Ah.
For you, on this hand, if you had failed, would have been a 1d6.
Yes. Okay. So this is personal.
So we just get one. We only add one then, or do we have to roll a d6?
You all only lose 1.
Oh, okay, so you just put it next to the slash then, insanity, just so I
Oh,
understand.
fuck me.
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay. If you hit the number you're trying to roll against, is that when you go, or? I'm kind of curious.
Sanity rolls are different.
Okay, okay,
Because it's decreasing, you're losing that sanity every time.
okay.
So it makes it harder and harder to keep yourself together. Is
Got it.
basically how it is. But you all succeed, so you're only losing 1 because you're all just like, I see some shit. This ain't phasing me
the
that
war,
much."
damn it.
There's a lot of crime in New York. I've seen some hobos eating people.
Oh, you're from New York as well.
Yeah, my mother on my father's side was actually Italian. He was from Florence. He wanted to take me there a
I'm
few
from the
times.
Bronx, so now you understand somewhat of. Oh shit! I just revealed my my sip a little.
Why did he fucking doxing himself?
But Emil, I know you wanted to look at these.
I did, yeah.
So searching through them, you find several points of interest. Very strange. The man garbed in heavy hooded raincoat appears to have a narrow head and pronounced flaps of skin around his neck and jowls. He also seems to be having some kind of weird skin condition, making it gray and roughly complected. And his bulging, watery eyes stare slightlessly in the direction of Cassidy's corpse. If you'd like to roll me a first aid or medicine, you can.
Let's see that medicine. Almost as far away as I could possibly be.
Do you need
If
help
anybody else
there?
would like to. And I mean, you
You
can
need-
always, like, ask me something else.
Yeah, like you can kind of like lean.
Well,
into
you said
your-
there's these guys, yeah, but there's also like smaller, like actual fish.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
looking at.
Cortez, Miguel will definitely you definitely hear the shakiness from his voice too. Whenever you're done with those, I think this one will require your immediate check, Mr. Bentos, and also just before he does say that, Miguel is gonna check the human corpse's pockets and possessions. Hopefully,
I'll
there's
just-
a note or something.
I
I'll
will
just
put
watch
it-
the door then.
Yes, if you hear any particular noises or something coming up, let us know.
I'll make sure to.
I will put it this way to you. Emil.
Yes.
Being that you are working on your doctorate and are quite versed with the aquatic flora and fauna here of this area, you have no fucking clue what these things are.
Oh, I need to get this thing on ice. None of this is in the correct spot. As you see that he has like one of the fish splayed open.
So, I am now curious because you are a expert in this particular field. How did this fish get from the water, if it is indeed a fish, and bit this man over here in the throat, and the man is set over here in the lighthouse?
Because these fish have been doing their squats.
It's
These fish have extremely muscular legs.
these aren't fins, Mr. Cortez.
Well, there are fins. There are fins and things,
Well,
but
I'm guessing he's pointing at the leg portion of the fins.
yeah.
These are more like legs. It walked. Oh, it bit this man. Not really sure.
Fish don't normally
It
have
does
legs.
have quite. Do fish normally have legs? Gone out for dinner in
there's-
your New York parlor for fish legs?
I've had frog legs.
Correct.
So it's more of an amphibian than a fish.
Roll me a biology or zoology.
I love how we got into this argument somehow by just being a
Ooh.
dumbass.
It's a hard success. You notice that these have been shot, first of all, but it's been entered only through the softest, fleshy, and most vulnerable parts of the body. The rest of the scaly exterior, although penetrable, are coarse and tough, no doubt providing some form of natural armor. Evidently, whoever shot this one got a lucky one before it took to his throat. You also notice that there are needles, slimy needles, hidden within the dorsal fins.
This thing is built to kill. He looks like one of these gentlemen should probably have a firearm on them. Got shot here, and these look. Going to assume poisonous.
And I think my
Venomous.
Cortez looked
I've been
at
checking
the Cassidy.
Yeah, I'm checking the body. I have not let the rest of the group know the identity of the corpse. I'm just keeping that quiet to myself.
Oh, okay.
But I am gonna check the possessions though. Is
Just
there
a
anything
moment. Miguel. Trophy. Yeah. There is a gun.
Damn it. Mr. Benthos, are you good with a shot? Are you a good shot man?
I haven't had much practice, but I know where the pointy end goes.
Alright, pass me the bullets and I'm a little bit more confident in my handgun skill since I had survived the particular war, and
I'll hand you the 6 bullets.
he'll take he shows he has the gun. But then he looks at the satchel. And I believe my main theory was correct. This man's death was somehow linked to the various strange gold coins that he has gotten his hands on. And I am now inclined to agree with you, Mr. Strauss, that this might be the worst idea.
So should we just throw him out to the ocean?
I suspect if... Wait a second. There are 2 corpses here that look like fishermen and 1 human. Is that what I'm understanding correctly, storyteller?
Yes, there's 2 smaller fish creatures, one wearing a suit and coat, and your friend.
Right. Correct me if I'm wrong, gentlemen, but should there have been 3 individuals living in this particular lighthouse?
From what we saw, yeah.
1, 2, 3.
You don't think they just became fishmen and started eating people, do you?
I do not know, but
I don't know what disease causes people. Fish people.
I was also under the impression that maybe, and this is possibly my own thoughts when it comes to what happens when one acquisitions things that should not be theirs or finds valuable stuff, is that the original owners came to claim or reclaim their items, and Miguel, with some reluctance, is going to toss his two gold coins into the satchel.
Here, and he'll kind of throw his coin to Strauss as he's watching the doorway. Or Strauss, fucking to Miguel, sorry.
He'll
Brain is
also
derp.
put the coins in there.
Should we
Right.
get the... Oh, sorry.
No, there's just this. Right. I'm just going.
Should we get the generator up and running then? Or not generator, sorry. The
There is a
thing that was
generator, you think?
or whatever that sound was, because I feel like we might want the lights just in case if there's something else here and we're not alone.
Oh, we are most certainly not alone.
What was that?
What the hell was that?
I look immediately at the two frog corpses.
You realize that you heard it over the rain coming from down below.
Ah!
Great. I have a horrible idea.
Jump out the window?
No, and Miguel's going to walk over to the corpse, take the satchel. He's just gonna say very quietly, "Yes."
Unfortunately, you can't say anything quietly.
Why?
Yeah, because if you do,
'Cause I
we
didn't hear
literally
shit.
can't hear it. Yeah.
Oh. But you just see Miguel mumbling a bit at the corpse and then pulls out the satchel. Alright, if this creature wants the bloody satchel back, let's throw it back at it. Maybe it might repel it or might just leave us alone. Hopefully.
So you're throwing the coins over.
Not yet. I want to make sure I'm in range of this creature.
Are all of you looking down off of the top?
I am watching the door in case someone is going to, because was said to I was going to do that, and I'm not looking outside.
Oh,
It's up to you though, but I'm watching the door going
Okay,
down basically.
who's looking outside?
I will be, yes.
You look
Do you
down.
wish... Oh, never mind.
What's Emil doing?
Caboose.
Oh, I mean, Emil's staying in the back. He's,
All right, Miguel. As you look over, I need you to roll me a sanity check.
Sure thing. Let's do this.
Damn.
You lose 1 point because somehow you steeled yourself as you look over and you see 1, 20, 50 shapes as the lightning flashes, mud splatters, rushing towards the base of this lighthouse.
Alright. Did Emil give Miguel the gold coin back?
I did, yes.
Okay, so he's just gonna look over the all those all those things there, and he's gonna quickly shout, "Emil, Mr. Sternos, Mr. Bentos, prepare to lock ourselves in." Then he's gonna shout over, "You want your damn coins? Here!" I'm gonna throw it as far as I can towards the water.
What did you see?
You watch as you throw the coins, a shape lifts up above them, wearing a raincoat slicked with water. It catches them in one hand, brings them down, think it's counting. And then it lets loose. It looks up into the sky and you see its features, like that one's near your feet.
Well, that hurt my ears.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
I just have a mic that actually picks that kind of thing up.
Yeah, I know.
As it does this ungodly noise, you watch as the swarm below you recedes. Three weeks later, you find yourself in an office, in a room with a table, chair across from you, a man sits. All right, now explain to me again what happened. Where this fish thing? I don't get this fish thing. You guys in masks or something?
Are all of us there? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I have the sketches right here, and he kind of like pulls. I would imagine they at least had confiscated a sketchbook. Didn't you see them?
Yeah. We also know you're an artist, so kind of got a problem with that, buddy.
No, their biology had physically altered somehow. Or would you like me to use smaller words?
All right, so let me get this straight. You guys are in the SX. You guys crash, get in a rowboat, and you're the only three that make it your way to the Beacon Isle.
That is correct.
Yes.
Then you come across blood trails and fish people.
Yes.
Also correct.
I need another cup of coffee if I'm gonna keep up with this shit.
Oh,
As he
trust me.
begins to exit,
Yeah,
another
come
man in
on.
a suit walks in.
Oh.
And he looks at him. Wait, who did? You see a badge flashed. Ah, shit. All right, gentlemen. I want you to walk me through it. Because I have a suspicion you've seen the same kind of things as I do. As he pulls off a pair of sunglasses, you see one white eye and a long scar. As he takes and sets his cowboy hat, looks like some kind of Texas Ranger.
Are you the Pinkerton?
Son, you ain't even gonna hear the name of who I work for, unless you got a
Okay.
damn good story. And even then, you sure as hell ain't gonna say it to anybody else. And that is where we're going to end tonight. I know we're done early, but I ain't got
Holy.
much else.
I
shit.
kind of want to continue this actually,
Me too.
especially this group. It's such a clusterfuck of a group.
I'm gonna put it out to you. You guys somehow pulled off the only way to basically survive this.
Really? Holy fuck!
Once you started explaining the group, I thought we were fucked.
Yeah, seriously.
Did we
Especially
actually
like with
find
our
all the
character.
coins?
You guys, by throwing the coins off, is the only way I could see you guys surviving this.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
Because otherwise, they swarm, and basically, it's considered a wipe.
Oh
I
my
was gonna
God.
let you guys roll to see who survive, if any of you survive.
I kind of want to play more with this group now that we all survived.
I just,
I mean-
oh man.
That was great, actually.
I totally guessed at that because my initial thoughts was that the coins turned the people into the fishmen.
Okay, so just to meta,
That's
the
over.
coins were stolen from a cult.
Mm.
The ship that you guys ran aground on was hauling them. They were found by Cassidy, the man that Miguel knew.
Mm.
He had found them by going out there and finding this boat. a bunch of people started coming around looking for him, and they ended up being fish people. One of the other guys died out in a thicket. Third guy was on vacation, so he wasn't even there. And Cassidy ended up basically, he was trying to get them all appraised and stuff to sell them off. That's when the fish people started coming after him, and he ended up dying literally. So you guys crashed at 8:15 because the lighthouse stopped turning at 8 o'clock, which was because he broke the lens to the lighthouse and the window, and that's why your ship crashed.
Oh my god.
God damn it, Cassidy.
I'm surprised we all survived though. I think that's the best part of this. 3 people have no fucking, well, 1 person who's played the game and 2 people that have never played a Call of Cthulhu just somehow surviving their first one.
It's solely because, and I mean seriously, this is supposed to be a wipe because even I did not think Miser was gonna chuck the fucking coins out, and it's like he has all of them, so it makes sense if they count through them and then they're like gone because they didn't care about anything else.
I love how too the one comment of Miguel also being from the Bronx, like, shit, I revealed where I'm from.
Yeah, for a brief moment he switched out of his formal accent to more of the streetwise one. I'm like, oh shit. Because metagame wise, which if we go through this again, Miguel was originally a smuggler in more ways than one. So
I can imagine. I just love how Douglas is just like, I'm just a comic book writer, man. I don't know why the fuck I'm here.
yeah, I'm pretty sure during the whole interrogation, Miguel just had his feet up on the table and arms crossed and just in La La Land somewhere else.
I
If
kind of ignored my traits because this is technically my trait, but I've just completely ignored it. It's funny
mean,
how
you're
like
just flamboyant in your own certain way. Like,
true.
all right.
I want to point this out because of beauty of it. Last time I did this one, River played the bureau agent.
Oh
And it's a
god.
totally different story because the other guy that's dead on the island was actually an FBI, well, basically equivalent to an FBI informant because he thought that somebody on the island was a commie spy.
Oh, so you kind of like. So does it matter like how you restructure the date, but you can just reflavor it the same?
I mean, the date doesn't really change or anything like that. I mean, it's all pretty straightforward.
Okay.
But because there's like other things you could have found, like in the desk, you would have found a locked drawer. If you searched, that had a log explaining what, how the coins were found and all that kind of shit. If you went to the other outbuildings, you would have found, been able to fix the generator if you had that kind of setup, or fix the
We really
radio.
didn't. I don't think we had that kind of setup, to be honest.
Yeah.
So wait, we finished the game.
Correct.
Right.
We're just kind of vamping now.
Okay. We'll just I guess we'll do a quick outro and end the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess
So,
Moogle, you could.
Yeah. I'm Goth Moogle. I know this was a short one. This is the Lightless Beacon, which is, I believe, possibly still free on Roll20. It is one of my favorite ones because I get to whisper to the players on occasions that they hear things or see things, and sow discontent and unease amongst them. And hopefully next time we do this in 2 weeks, we'll be back with Zamar and our normal crew and back to CSROs. But seeing that everybody enjoyed this, if we do pull more one-shots, I think I'm going to do more Call of Cthulhu for them.
Can we just keep the old group too?
Sure.
I'm
So
content to
I'll
play
pass.
as Miguel Cortez again.
I will pass it over to who should have been last night's DM.
Wow. Okay. Fuck off. Anyway, hello. I am Transspace Mariner. Yeah. Last night we were just taking a break, people were doing other real life stuff, so sometimes it just happens. I'll definitely be back next week, or sorry, in 2 weeks, where we'll kind of just, have fun, enjoy beach vacation for once. Just relax, have fun, enjoy life, which is very rare in my campaign, apparently.
Yeah.
To relax and breathe for 5 minutes. But yeah. You can find me on Treadspace Mariner on Twitch and DM Mariner on Twitter. Hopefully soon, I'll actually start streaming my own games as well, because I'll have a better setup too, and then you could also find me on either the YouTube side or Twitch streaming it, and that'll be fun, actually. I could join, and pretty much all of us will be streaming games then, so you could see my perspective of how unprepared sometimes I am for things. And yeah, I guess I'll throw it over to the other Monday guy, Jeebus.
Hello. I'm just Dingus on Twitter and YouTube. I also was the problem for last night. Somehow accidentally into free concert tickets that I was not going to pass up. So yeah, went and did that. Might post a couple things about it. But I am Jeebus Dingus on Twitter and YouTube. You can find pretty much all of our content. Every once in a while I'll have to miss streaming a session, but we always make sure that we have another backup. But yeah, I will talk to you in next Monday when we continue on playing with wizardly magic and definitely not breaking reality.
Woo!